We are now looking at the southern bastions, the southern states, and I'm going to start 3 states that we'll be looking at closely: Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh as well, ladies and gentlemen, because there has been a simultaneous assembly election here as well. Welcoming my guests, GS Prashant, the spokesperson of the BJP, continues to be with us. Aadil is spokesperson of the Congress. Nilanjan Mukhopadhyay is a senior journalist, and Ruhi Tiwari, senior journalist, continue to be with us as well. Thank you all very much. Let's start with the numbers that are coming to us from Karnataka, ladies and gentlemen. 2019, there are 28 seats, first of all, in Karnataka. Let's quickly put in the numbers on our screens. 28 seats here. In 2019, the BJP had 25, the Congress had 1, and the JDS had 1. What are things looking like right now? Well, it seems, by the looks of it, the Congress has managed to increase its numbers by a bit, but the NDA continues to hold strong. Almost every poll, every exit poll, starting from the Times Now ETG all the way to News 18, giving them at least 23 and a maximum of 26. If you call this an improvement, I don't know. Maybe maybe not.
I would say that this is a great surprise, coming that it comes after last year's assembly election where the Congress did so well and virtually swept.
But that's how Indian elections are, right? A state voters vote very differently in Lok Sabha elections and assembly elections.
They vote differently, but it only shows, that what we are talking about, that there was a wave, at least in Karnataka there was a wave in favor of the BJP and Mr. Modi, which nobody was able to see. None of the reporting which came from Karnataka talked about this kind of a sweep by the BJP.
But wasn't it expected, given given last time's numbers, given the fact that look, there is no constant narrative across the country. But again, as we started this show by saying, was this election about, do you want Modi as Prime Minister or do you not want him as Prime Minister? Right. And it seems by the look of it, in Karnataka, people want him as the Prime Minister. Maybe they don't want a BJP guy as the Chief Minister, but they want him as the Prime Minister.
Right, so disclaimer, Shreya, I didn't travel to Karnataka. I can only comment based on the exit poll figures. But, the larger point is what Sir was pointing out about last year's assembly elections. People vote very differently. We saw in 2018, the three heartland states, the Congress won, but going forward in the Lok Sabha, the BJP swept those states, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh. So, I don't think assembly elections are any longer a pointer of what the voters are thinking as far as Lok Sabha elections are concerned. In Karnataka, if these are the figures, then I think the Congress would be disappointed. It has a sitting government. It is in power. It seems to be doing decent work. So these figures should be a jolt to the Congress if they are true. If the BJP actually does this well, it's a jolt to the Congress.
Do we have a Congress spokesperson here? Aadil, are you with us on the show?
I can hear you, Shreya.
All right. Aadil, would you want to respond to the numbers? Hi, good evening, Aadil. Can you just respond to the numbers on our screens? This is Karnataka. This is where you have a chief minister. This is where you did very, very well in assembly elections. Is this a vote of no confidence in the Congress party then in Karnataka?
Well, I think the most optimistic BJP leader or worker from Karnataka will be gleefully shocked and surprised at what the exit polls are predicting. Because internally, their own feedback was that they're not entering double digits, that they'll be under 8. So I'm actually quite surprised. And I reiterate, Shreya, the fact of the matter is that the exit polls are 180 degrees contrary to the feedback and the voice on the ground. The voice on the ground was very different. And this is surprising because I don't think even the most benign, considerate analyst or somebody who follows politics closely would predict this kind of numbers for the BJP in Karnataka during the course of the elections. Karnataka is a very important state. Lots of reporters, analysts had traveled across Karnataka. So therefore, these numbers are shocking to say the least. Our own feedback suggests that the Congress is likely to get anything between 18 to 22. But these numbers, to be very honest, are indeed very shocking. And I repeat, I think the 4th of June is going to throw up some very, very surprising numbers, significantly in favor of the India alliance.
Okay, but Aadil, that cannot be your response to every question. That all the numbers on our screens are an overstatement.
I must tell
and
you,
what will happen on the 4th is going to be very different. I'll ask you 4 more questions on 4 more states. Is this what you're going to tell me every time?
Shreya, I'll be very honest with you. The exit poll numbers are contrary to our feedback and the voice on the ground. This is the reality. And I'm not
Okay.
saying this because this is the party
Mr.
position.
Prashant.
This is the reality on the ground.
Huh.